Talent Sprint. I hope you are all doing great, and with the placement season around, I hope your preparation is going super fine. Now, with the placement season around, there is a lot of talk around what industry wants. What actually is the company looking for when they come to your colleges for placements? Now, at the same time, there is all this noise around which company you should go to and what kind of preparation you should do to get into the right companies. So there is technical preparation, that is one part of it for sure, but then there are many other things around how to prepare and how to present yourself for an interview to make the best of the best impressions. After all, you don't want to miss the opportunity to get placed in the company of your choice. Now, with all these things doing the round, many of our students asked us to come up with some pointers around the same. Now, I did my research on it and got down here a list of options that might be helpful to you at this time. So, starting off with your resume. Before you even meet your interviewer, the first thing that goes off to them is your resume. So that is like your first impression, and you don't really want to mess it up ever. Make sure your resume is the best possible presentation of you. It should be concise, precise, crisp, with all the details that have to be in there. Your presentation of your resume marks your first impression, and mark my word that that is one of the best things to set your ground forward. Now, after your resume is done and it's all set, there are certain things that you can go ahead and focus on yourself while you are in that interview. So starting off with knowing the company that you are going to interview for. It's very essential that you just don't go into an interview without any knowledge of what the company is about, what they do, what the position is about for which you are interviewing. It's always good to have all the knowledge that you can have about the company as well as the position that you are applying for. Now, when I say the knowledge of the company, I don't want you to cram up their quarter details and all those things, but just the basic information of what this company actually does. What is the main technology that this company works on? What is the market that this company is looking at? Etc. etc. The basic abstract details of the company. Also, it will be very helpful if you have good knowledge of what particular position you are applying for and what will be your job role in there. But if you don't worry about that. You can anyways go ahead and question your interviewer about what your profile is going to be. Alright, so resume and knowing the company. Alright, now there are a few extra qualities apart from your technical training that a company is looking at. So your technical training is being checked for already, maybe in the written examinations or in the previous round of interviews. But what the interviewer is also looking for is your ability to learn faster. They sure as hell don't want people who are not good at learning and with whom they have to trouble a lot. There are many engineers coming out of the colleges every year. So you make sure that you stand out of the lot by telling them that you are good at learning, you be good at learning. The new technology, if tomorrow comes up in the company and you have to ramp up yourself, they should know that you are the one person who will be able to do it faster than the rest of the lot. So your chances then and there get better. Alright? Now, another point, being a team player. Now, you know that in your colleges, when you're working on projects in your final years, it's a team group most of the time. So in college itself, you are being prepared to work with a team, and that is even more necessary when you go inside a company, because you are not a sole worker. You work with a team of 5 or a team of 10 or a team of even 28 times. So you need to be able to work amicably with all the team members that are there, which will help the team to deliver their products faster and happily. So that team player quality is one of the qualities that interviewers also look forward to. Now, since you're working in a team, there are multiple peoples at different bandwidths that you have to communicate with. You have to understand their request, and you have to be able to also communicate your end of the story to them. And for that reason, communication skills play a very important role when you are going out for an interview. You have to be smart enough to understand what is being communicated to you, and equally smart enough to communicate what you want to deliver or what you cannot deliver in the required time frame. When the communication is very precise and clear, it is easy for someone to work with you. And then again, you will be chosen above the rest of the lot who make it pretty difficult to communicate. So English, communication and soft skills play a very major role while you go sit for an interview. You will be judged on how good you are communicating the ideas that are there in your head. Alright? Now, moving on. We also have practical programming knowledge to be tested. Now see, cramming your programming language books and getting through engineering exams is one thing. We have all done that. But actually knowing how to write good code is a totally different practice that students miss out. Alright? So focus hard and try to practice as much as possible. Get your coding skills as sharp as possible before your dream interview. Now, one final thing that I found out that I felt is personally very essential while you're going for an interview. So when you're sitting next to an interview and there are random problems that are thrown at you, right? Some logical question, some reasoning question maybe, another question of write a pseudocode for this particular problem. There are questions coming your way, left, right, center, just to test you on all these qualities. But at the same time, your interviewer is also testing you on a very essential basic quality that is required. That is your attitude. Your attitude should not be that you cannot solve this problem or you just give up on the problem without even giving it a go of 100%. You have to try to solve it as best as possible. Now maybe you will not get the right answer, or maybe you will not be able to write the whole program logically. But the fact that you are trying and you are not giving up on the question that is there right in front of you makes your interviewer know that you will make sure to complete your work. At least you will give your 100% towards completing your work, whatever comes your way. So let's say tomorrow there is a problem, there is a bug in the code that needs to be solved. Your manager would know that you are the person who will try to fix it. If not possible by yourself, you will try to take help from people around. You will search on the forums, you will search on Google, but you will give your best at that particular problem before going back to the manager and saying to him, sorry boss, I cannot do this, can you please help? Now there will be times when you will have to do that actually, that say sorry and ask for help from your boss, and that is not wrong, but that should be after you have given your 100% to the problem, after you know that these are all the things that you have tried and these are all the things that have not worked. So now I don't know what to do. Now please help me. That, friends, is the right attitude, the can-do attitude, which is a must requirement while you are being selected for an interview. So all these qualities are really essential when you are working, right, when you are sitting up for an interview. So make sure that you be calm and composed while you are in an interview, and be sure to communicate yourself loud and clear, to show your zeal towards working on the problem, and to be your best self from the very first moment that you enter in that interview room till you make a nice and smart exit. Now, since there are so many questions floating around, what actually the industry is looking for in our freshers, in the graduates that come out every year, we came up with a series on what industry wants. So in the first video that we have on our series, you can go ahead, log on to Talent Sprint YouTube page and go to the IT channel, and you will find the very first video of this series. We have Mr. Prajakth Deshpande, VP of Oracle, talking all about what industry is looking for. So you get all the details from the people of the industry. You get to know what actually people are looking for when they are hiring you. So in this video, Prajakth Deshpande will be talking about soft skills, all the soft skills essential and necessary for you to get into the IT company of your choice. So finally, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because there is a continuation video of the same by Prajakth Deshpande on technical skills as well. And there will be many more videos coming up to help you guys prepare for your next dream job. So I hope you find the videos interesting, and I hope the pointers that I gave you might fill you in on the bit of what all you have to keep in mind for your next interview. Thank you for being with me, guys, and all the best.